His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa patronised the opening ceremony of the Bahrain International Show Mirai 2025, which was held at the Bahrain International Endurance Village. His Majesty the King was welcomed upon arrival by the Minister of Municipality Affairs and Agriculture, Engineer Wael bin Nasser Al Mubarak, along with a number of senior officials.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سيدي حضرة صاحب الجلالة الملك حمد بن عيسى الخليفة ملك البلاد المعظم، حفظكم الله ورعاكم. أصحاب السمو والمعالي والسعادة، حضورنا الكرام، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. خير ما نبدأ به حفلنا هذا معرض البحرين الدولي مراعي 2025، آيات بينات من الذكر الحكيم، يتلوها القارئ الشيخ علي صلاح عمر.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والله أنزل من السماء ماء فأحيا به الأرض بعد موتها إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يسمعون. وإن لكم في الأنعام لعبرة نسقيكم مما في بطونه من بين فرث ودم لبنا خالصا سائغا للشاربين ومن ثمرات النخيل والأعناب تتخذون منه سكرا ورزقا حسنا إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يعقلون وأوحى ربك إلى النحل أن اتخذي من الجبال بيوتا ومن الشجر ومما يعرشون ثم كلي من كل الثمرات فاسلكي سبل ربك ذللا يخرج من بطونها شراب مختلف ألوانه فيه شفاء للناس إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يتفكرون صدق الله العظيم. بارك الله فيك.
يسرني الآن دعوة سعادة المهندس وائل بن ناصر المبارك وزير شؤون البلديات والزراعة لإلقاء كلمته بهذه المناسبة، فليتفضل مشكورا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
The
سيدي
Minister of
حضرة صاحب
Municipalities
الجلالة
Affairs delivered a speech in which he thanked His Majesty the King for patronising the event, which reflects His Majesty's support to develop sustainability strategies and preserve the agricultural heritage. He praised the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, to strengthen the national food security system. The Minister stated that this support affirms His Majesty's insightful vision that agriculture is a national mission that enhances food security, environmental sustainability and future. He hailed the insights of Her Royal Highness, the wife of His Majesty the King and President of the Advisory Council of the National Initiative for Agricultural Development, Princess Abika bint Ibrahim Al Khalifa, and her support of agricultural initiatives. Al Mubarak stated that the Ministry continues to expand vegetation cover and plant trees in line with national objectives. He added that more than 600,000 trees were planted, expanding the cultivation of mangrove trees since the launch of the National Forestation Plan. He added that this year's show will feature a pavilion dedicated to mangrove trees. The Minister highlighted that this celebration coincides with the Arab League's honouring of the Kingdom, represented by the Ministry with the Arab Government Excellence Award for its initiative to empower communities through agricultural training. He also highlighted the qualitative steps taken by the government in implementation of His Majesty's directives, namely the distribution of a number of plots of land to Bahraini farmers and breeders, with a total area of more than 1.2 million square metres. Al Mubarak added that the Ministry, in coordination with the relevant authorities, has also been keen to launch a pioneering national project to establish a plant genetic resources bank in the Kingdom. The Minister added that this year also witnessed the launch of an International Date Observatory in Bahrain in cooperation with the International Date Council in Saudi Arabia. He thanked all the sponsors and contributors, the Royal Guard and all the ministries and government agencies for their efforts, as well as all participants from GCC countries.
التوسع في الغطاء النباتي وزراعة الأشجار المناسبة للبيئة البحرينية، وقد أسهمت هذه الجهود في خلق بيئة مستدامة تنسجم مع الأهداف الوطنية، حيث حقق فريق البحرين بقيادة صاحب السمو الملكي ولي العهد رئيس مجلس الوزراء حفظه الله زراعة أكثر من 600 ألف شجرة والتوسع في زراعة أشجار القرب منذ انطلاق الخطة الوطنية للتشجير في مملكتنا العزيزة. وانطلاقا من رؤية مملكة البحرين الريادية في حماية البيئة والتوسع في زراعة أشجار القرب، فإن معرض هذا العام يشهد لأول مرة المشاركة بجناح مخصص لأشجار القرب التي تسهم في مواجهة التغير المناخي والحفاظ على التنوع الحيوي على الشواطئ والسواحل. سيدي صاحب الجلالة، يسعدنا أن يكون هذا الاحتفال متزامنا مع تكريم المملكة ممثلة بوزارة شؤون البلديات والزراعة من قبل الجامعة الدولية بجائزة التميز الحكومي العربي في مبادرة تمكين المجتمعات من خلال التدريب الزراعي، والتي تأتي ترجمة لرؤية جلالتكم السامية في أن العنصر البشري هو الأساس في منظومة التطوير والتنمية. كما نشير إلى الخطوات النوعية التي تم اتخاذها تنفيذاً لتوجيهات الحكومة الموقرة والمتمثلة في البدء في توزيع عدد من الأراضي على المزارعين والمربين البحرينيين من خلال منصة الأراضي الحكومية، دعما لخططهم التنموية في تطوير الإنتاج المحلي بمساحة إجمالية تبلغ أكثر من 1,100,000 متر مربع. كما حرصت الوزارة وبالتنسيق مع الجهات المعنية على البدء في إطلاق مشروع وطني رائد يتمثل في إنشاء بنك الموارد الوراثية النباتية في مملكة البحرين، بوصفه خطوة استراتيجية تضمن استدامة الإنتاج الزراعي. وبالإضافة إلى ما سبق، فقد شهد القطاع الزراعي هذا العام إنجازاً نوعياً تمثل في البدء في إنشاء مرصد دولي للتمور في مملكة البحرين بالتعاون مع المجلس الدولي للتمور بالمملكة العربية السعودية الشقيقة، ليكون منصة عالمية تعنى بالخبرات والمعارف ورصد البيانات في إنتاج وتجارة التمور. سيدي صاحب الجلالة، ختاماً لا يسعني إلا أن أكرر امتناني بكل الاعتزاز للرعاية السامية والدعم المتواصل من لدن جلالتكم حفظكم الله ورعاكم، وهو دعم لم يكن يوماً مجرد توجيه، بل قوة فاعلة صنعت الفارق ورسخت قدرة المملكة على المضي بثبات نحو منظومة زراعية مستدامة. وما هذا المعرض إلا محطة متجددة تعكس ما يليه جلالتكم من اهتمام بالغ بالأمن الغذائي وتعزيز كفاءة الإنتاج الوطني. كما أتوجه بكل التقدير والاحترام إلى جميع الرعاة والمساهمين من المؤسسات والشركات والأفراد الذين آمنوا بهذا الحدث، فكان حضورهم دعامة رئيسية في نجاحه وتطويره. ولا يفوتني أن أتوجه بالشكر والعرفان إلى الحرس الملكي وإلى جميع الوزارات والجهات الحكومية كافة التي تضافرت جهودها فشكلت نموذجاً مشرفاً للعمل الوطني المشترك. والشكر موصول للأخوة الأشقاء من دول مجلس التعاون لدول الخليج العربي على مشاركتهم لنا في هذه الفعالية. سيدي صاحب الجلالة، رؤيتكم نبراسنا وحكمتكم إلهامنا، بقيادتكم تعلو الرايات وبخطاكم تحقق الغايات. لكم منا سيدي ولاء يتجدد وميثاق لا يتبدد، دمتم للبحرين قائدا وربانا رائدا، يا ملكا في قلوب الشعب غالي. وفقنا الله وإياكم لما فيه الخير والصلاح، والسلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته.
A traditional artistic performance was then presented by the Royal Guard of the Bahrain Defence Force with participation from the Khare Troop and the Royal Humanitarian Foundation.
المعازيب وصلوا. الله حيه المعونة.
يا مرحبا، كفيتي المهونة.
سمعيني يا أخيتي،
يا أهل الخير والقدرة، وين وصلنا؟
هذا قصر الصخير.
يا طم بكم قصر المعالي والأنفال، قصر الصخير وفي صفة رجاله، قصر انكساه المجد والحمد سربان، حيثه مقر الشيخ حامي حلاله.
ما شاء الله، صح لسانك. من لها الأبيات؟
قالها الوائلي الجد الشيخ محمد بن عيسى.
وانا عدي الشاعر رمزان بن عرار النعيمي أجزل في قوله يوم يقول: هي لازمه عن كل يبل من يساره، بتشوف قصر النايف فوق الأقوار. هذا قصر الشيخ ستر العذارة، اللي يمينه فلقة تاخذ الثار. قصر حمد زبن الحصان الثبارة، لا رفعوهن من حذر كل قنطار.
بس أبوي الشاعر لحدان بالصباح الجبيسي ما قال مثله قايل، ليه باين قصرا على الأرض عالي، قصر الصخير اللي نفل كل بنيان. انصهب مركوبك وشد الحبالي، واحذر ترى المركوب صلف ودجران.
وانا ابوي الشاعر حسن بن صالح الرويعي جاد في قوله يوم يقول: من بعد ذا يودك شار المطيه، وانصى الصغير كل خير وماني، تلقى قصور شامخات البنيه، فيها ابو سلمان فخر الزماني.
وانا جدي الشاعر دوخي بن محمد ما جاريه في قوله مجاري، يوم يقول: إلى وصلتوا للرفاع نزالكم، قصر الصخير اللي رسومه عجايب، منصاكم الشيخ الذي شاع بالملا ذكره، فعل المكرمات الغرايب. سليل عيسى بن علي صاحب الندى، مراكز الجودة صبي وشايب.
يا فارس القصر احكم من بيننا، من قوله أجزل؟
ونعم في الجميع، وسمعوا قولي في جلالة الملك المعظم. حمد إمام المجد ذو العزم الصخر، محيي التراث المندثر ومجيره، زانت على حسه وبوجوده عمر القصور، تزهو روضته وصخيره له قلت: يا صفوة ربيعه وافتخر فيك النسب، يا ذروته وكبيره لو اطلع بالغيب لمجادك مضر، شبت بسدره من أخوه الغيرة، ويهك نهار النصر وشعاع الظفر من فجره اللي بغرتك العصيرة. وبليلة العتمة لقينا كل قمر نستهدي بمنزاله وتنويره، فيك المدايح كالها الجود وشكر واكثر، ولاهي في يزاك كثيرة، تخاطفت ذكرك سجلات السير، تفانت الصفحات في تأطيره، مسكن تعتق من ضحى الفتح الأغر، زين قصيدي ختمه وتعطيره، حييت من ربي سلام وانهمر كالغيث خصك ثم عم الديره.
This was followed by an artistic performance featuring horses from Azerbaijan. Artists Mohammed Al-Bakri and Mohammed Al-Tamimi then performed the song on the occasion. The lyrics were written by poet Yunus Salman with music by Abdul Hamid.
لاح مجدك ثم هلا بك وحيا يا معلينا إلها من ثريا تزهر البحرين بك عزة وهيبة لأن فعلك للفخر دايم تهيا
لاح مجدك ثم هلا بك وحيا يا معلينا إلها من ثريا تزهر البحرين بك عزة وهيبة لأن فعلك للفخر دايم تهيا
من رؤاك النيرة لأجل المعالي
بك سمت بحريننا في المجد عالي عالي
النيرة لأجل المعالي بحريننا في المجد عالي دامك الله يا ملكنا يا ذخرنا
ودام اسمك في قلوب الشعب غالي
حمدنا يا ملكنا قلوب الشعب غالي حمدنا
يا ابو سلمان يا ملكنا
قلوب الشعب غالي
والله غالي وبولي العهد سلمان المفاخر العطا والجد والإقدام زاخر به عشق الإنجاز مع حب التحدي وللوطن دايم بكل إصرار حاضر
وبولي العهد سلمان المفاخر العطا والجد والإقدام ساخر به عشق الإنجاز مع حب التحدي وللوطن دايم بكل إصرار حاضر
الأمير الوافي بعهده ووعده
شامخ بفكره وتصميمه وجهده الأمير الوافي بعهده ووعده بفكره وتصميمه وجهده
ينبري للصعب ويحل الشدايد
ويعتلي بشأن الوطن ويصون مجده
حمدنا يا ملكنا
بالشعب غالي حمدنا يا ملكنا بالشعب غالي عهدك الزاهر بكل رفعة جمال حاضر مشرق فضال الغد الأجمل زاهي يا بحريننا بإبداع نهجك يتجلى نورها بنطاع الأول
عهدك الزاهر بكل رفعة جمل حاضر مشرق مضال الغد الأجمل زاهي يا بحريننا بإبداع نهجك يتجلى نورها من فوق الأول
في حديثك تجتمع حكمة ومهابة
في
Then the Royal Guard gave the closing performance with the Bahrain Artists Society and the Curry Group. Afterwards, His Majesty honoured the winners in various competitions and the organisations supporting the show. The members of the Supreme Organising Committee also greeted His Majesty. His Majesty the King noted that Bahrain prioritises supporting the agricultural and livestock sectors, safeguarding and developing them as a fundamental pillar for achieving comprehensive development, enhancing national food security and ensuring sustainability. His Majesty commended the government, led by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, for the programmes and plans implemented in the agricultural, livestock and marine sectors that strengthen food security and develop the food industry. His Majesty also expressed gratitude to the Ministry for organising the event, praising its national initiatives to foster innovation and development in agricultural and livestock production, securing sources, and its continued commitment to using modern technologies to raise productivity in this vital sector. His Majesty underscored the importance of continuing to support national plans in agriculture and food security with additional ideas and important innovations. His Majesty the King praised the efforts of the Royal Guard and noted that the participation helps ensure the success of the show. His Majesty expressed admiration for the performances by the Azerbaijan riders, noting their precision and proficiency. His Majesty affirmed that the participation reflects the historic ties between the two countries, emphasising the importance of exchanging such activities and events to promote and develop their equestrian sports. His Majesty praised the continued great success of the show and its wide global participation, which confirms Bahrain's leadership in attracting these specialised quality exhibitions that support the national economy and encourage investment in agricultural and livestock production to achieve self-sufficiency in certain food products. His Majesty the King also commended the participation of local companies and institutions in this year's show and the commitment to safeguarding and developing local production by leveraging the latest international experiences and scientific technologies used in this vital sector. His Majesty highlighted the cultural and entertainment activities accompanying the show, which attract a wide audience from Bahrain and abroad, and expressed gratitude for all the efforts that contributed to the success of this event. The Minister of Municipalities and Agriculture presented a commemorative gift to His Majesty the King. His Majesty the King was then bid farewell. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa chaired the weekly cabinet meeting at Gudaibiya Palace. The cabinet affirmed the importance of the discussions and outcomes of the 46th GCC summit hosted by Bahrain and chaired by His Majesty the King. The cabinet affirmed the GCC's pivotal role in safeguarding its unity and strengthening its cohesion in the face of any threats to its member states, emphasising the role that the summit played in enhancing the sense of cohesion. The cabinet extended its congratulations to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa following McLaren's dual victory in the Formula One World Drivers' Championship and the Constructors' Championship for the first time in 27 years. The cabinet commended the outcomes of the fourth meeting of the Bahraini-Saudi Coordination Council held under the co-chairmanship of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. The cabinet highlighted the announcements made during the meeting which contribute to opening new horizons for cooperation between the countries. The cabinet underscored the importance of the visit of the President of the Council of Ministers of Italy, Giorgia Meloni, including the agreement signed in further enhancing bilateral cooperation. The cabinet then followed up on the directives of His Royal Highness to provide 3 job opportunities for registered Bahraini job seekers before the end of the year, noting that the initiative aligns with His Majesty the King's far-reaching vision and to offer employment opportunities for Bahraini citizens. The Cabinet expressed its gratitude to the Ministry of Labour for providing 3 job opportunities to more than 9,000 registered job seekers, employing over 3,600 of them. The Cabinet also expressed its appreciation to the private sector for facilitating job opportunities. The Cabinet commended the exceptional organisation of Ironman 70.3 Middle East Championship Bahrain 2025 and commended the efforts of representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, in strengthening Bahrain's international sporting standing. The meeting congratulated the Ministry of Interior's personnel on Bahrain Police Day. The Cabinet also congratulated the Ministry of Municipality Affairs and Agriculture, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Planning, and the Ministry of Education for receiving awards under the Arab Government Excellence Award 2025. The meeting stressed the importance of continuing to develop government services provided to citizens to achieve excellence. The Cabinet welcomed Manama being crowned world's leading business travel destination at the prestigious World Travel Awards Grand Final 2025 and noted the achievement of Exhibition World Bahrain. The 4 awards received by the EWB include the Middle East Best MICE Event Venue, global recognition as the world's leading large-scale wedding venue, and the world's leading MICE Event Venue. These recognitions further position Bahrain as a regional hub for hosting exhibitions and conferences. The Cabinet commended the exceptional organisation of the awards ceremony held at Exhibition World Bahrain. The Cabinet then reviewed several memorandums submitted by ministerial committees and ministers and approved the following: a draft law amending certain provisions of the legislative decree regarding external auditors, a memorandum of understanding between the University of Bahrain and the Gulf Petrochemicals and Chemicals Association, the announcement of protections for humanitarian workers, the government's response to 3 proposals submitted by the Council of Representatives. The Cabinet also reviewed updates related to the Ministry of Industry and Commerce's priorities within the 2023 to 2026 government programme. Finally, the Cabinet noted the following ministerial reports: outcomes of the 4th meeting of the Bahraini-Russian Governmental Committee for Trade, Economic, Scientific and Technological Cooperation, outcomes of the Kingdom's participation in the Global Industry Summit 2025, the 21st session of the UNIDO General Conference and the extraordinary meeting of the General Assembly of the Arab Industrial Development Standardization and Mining Organization. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa met with Representatives Council Speaker Ahmed Al Salim and Shura Council Chairman Ali Al Saleh, who were accompanied by the respective deputies and members of the Public Utilities and Environment Committees of both councils at Gudaibiya Palace. His Royal Highness affirmed that serving Bahrain citizens and meeting their needs is critical and is an essential component of the Kingdom's comprehensive development led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. His Royal Highness noted that Team Bahrain's achievements serve as a motivation to continue dedicated efforts and advance the Kingdom's development. His Royal Highness highlighted the commitment to further developing government services and efficiency to achieve Bahrain's wide-ranging aspirations. His Royal Highness stressed the importance of further bolstering cooperation between the legislative and executive branches, emphasising its vital role in supporting development efforts and advancing national programmes and initiatives. His Royal Highness also underscored the need to continue developing the Kingdom's legislative framework to fulfil the aspirations of Bahrain citizens. His Royal Highness affirmed the importance of the outcomes of the 46th GCC Summit chaired by His Majesty the King, noting that these outcomes play a key role in strengthening GCC cooperation for the benefit of all. His Royal Highness noted the announcements, agreements and memoranda of understanding issued during the Bahraini-Saudi Coordination Council, all of which further strengthen the Bahrain-Saudi strategic partnership. His Royal Highness highlighted the Kingdom's success in hosting major exhibitions, conferences and large-scale events, which contribute to reinforcing Bahrain's position as a destination for regional and international events, expressing his appreciation to all those involved in organising the recent events. His Royal Highness commended the commitment and cooperation demonstrated by companies and institutions in providing employment opportunities, following the directive to offer 3 job opportunities to more than 9,000 job seekers registered with the Ministry of Labour, noting that more than 3,600 citizens have been employed under this initiative. For their part, Al-Musalam and Al-Saleh expressed their gratitude for His Royal Highness's commitment to strengthening cooperation between the legislative and executive branches to advance shared objectives and serve the best interests of Bahrain and its people. The Deputy Prime Minister, Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, the Minister of Interior, General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, the Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, and several senior officials also attended the meeting. The representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, Chairman of the Board of Directors of Babco Energies, His Highness Sheikh Nas bin Hamad Al Khalifa, opened the 19th Annual Forum of the Gulf Petrochemicals and Chemicals Association at GPCA under the theme Catalysing Competitiveness through Strategic Partnerships, which is being held under His Highness's patronage. The opening ceremony was attended by the former Chairman of the Board of Directors of SABIC, His Highness Prince Saud bin Abdullah bin Thaniyan Al Saud, and a number of senior officials, along with broad participation from representatives of regional and international industrial entities. On the occasion, His Highness affirmed that Bahrain's hosting of this global industrial event for the first time is an important milestone in the development of the Kingdom's energy sector and consolidates its position as a regional hub for hosting major international events. He noted that the forum reflects the Kingdom's commitment to supporting initiatives that enhance innovation and sustainability and build an industrial ecosystem to cope with rapid global changes. His Highness stressed that Bahrain believes in the importance of building effective partnerships and opening up new horizons for the development of the petrochemical and chemical sectors and supporting the exchange of knowledge and expertise. He added that this forum is a leading platform that contributes to the formulation of innovative visions to continue driving industrial development in the region. His Highness noted that holding this specialised exhibition, with the participation of more than 300 international companies, reflects the growing status of Bahrain as a major destination for showcasing industrial innovations and advanced technologies in the petrochemical and chemical sectors, stressing that the exhibition strengthens communication with leading companies, the exchange of experiences and building quality partnerships among participants. The opening ceremony featured a speech by GPCA Chairman and CEO and Board Member of SABIC, Engineer Abdurrahman Afaki, followed by a speech by the Minister of Oil and Environment and Special Envoy for Climate Affairs, Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak bin Dana. During the ceremony, the winner of the 7th edition of the GPCA Legacy Award was announced, which was won by the former Vice Chairman and Managing Director of SABIC, the late Dr. Ibrahim bin Salama. The forum brings together leading experts and specialists from around the world to discuss key trends and challenges in the chemical sector. The National Security Advisor and Royal Guard Commander, Lieutenant General His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received the Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Vershinin in the presence of the Deputy National Security Advisor Sheikh Khalid bin Ali Al Khalifa. During the meeting, His Highness affirmed that cooperation between Bahrain and Russia is one of the important paths supporting regional security and stability. His Highness noted the development between the two countries in light of the strategic vision of the leadership of both countries, reflecting the strength of the foundations of cooperation and the growing partnership. His Highness and the Russian Deputy Foreign Minister discussed regional and international developments, as well as opportunities for developing bilateral cooperation and exchanging experiences between the two friendly countries to further advance relations. The opening of the Historical Photographs exhibition was held as part of Bahrain's national celebrations in the presence of the Speaker of the Council of Representatives, Ahmed Al-Musallam, Governor of Maharik, Salman bin Isa bin Hindi, and Head of Public Security, Major General Tariq Al-Hassan Al-Musallam, expressed pride in taking part in this national occasion and praised the exhibition's rich content, which reflects Maharik's rich history and highlights aspects of traditional life that shape the kingdom's identity. The Governor noted that the exhibition strengthens the national identity and reaffirms Maharik's status as the cradle of culture, education and heritage in Bahrain. The exhibition showcases over 300 rare historical photographs and valuable documents that capture Maharik's traditional crafts, heritage landmarks and everyday life. The Minister of Education, Dr. Mohammed Juma, inaugurated the third edition of the local book fair in the presence of His Majesty the King's Advisor for Media Affairs, Nabil bin Yaqub Al Hammam, and a number of dignitaries from within and outside the Kingdom of Bahrain. During the opening ceremony, the Minister emphasised that organising this exhibition is an important cultural and scientific event in an era dominated by digital tools, as it encourages students in higher education and universities to visit book fairs. He also hailed the wide variety of publishers and books, emphasising that this diversity is an important attraction for students. The editor-in-chief of Al-Ayam newspaper, Isa Al-Shaji, emphasised that the exhibition reflects the newspaper's commitment to supporting cultural activities in Bahrain, encouraging reading and writing and fostering knowledge in society. Al-Shaji explained that the exhibition provides an effective platform for local bookstores to showcase their latest publications. On the occasion of Bahrain's celebration of its national days, the anniversary of His Majesty the King's accession to the throne and accompanying national events, the capital governor, Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, attended a national poetry night organised by the Folk Poetry Society in cooperation with the capital governorate. The evening featured national poems about Bahrain and the contributions of a number of Gulf poets. The governor emphasised the capital governorate's keenness on marking national events by organising activities that strengthen national belonging and highlight Bahrain's authentic identity and rich cultural heritage. The chairman of the Folk Poetry Society, Sheikh Khalid bin Isa Al Khalifa, said that the evening reflected how national events resonate with Bahrainis, noting that the kingdom's celebrations express the people's loyalty to His Majesty the King and highlights the nation's stability and prosperity. Relations between Bahrain and Italy have witnessed remarkable development in recent years. Within the framework of the 46th session of the GCC Supreme Council, 2 cooperation agreements were signed between ASRE and 2 Italian companies in shipbuilding and marine engineering, and the establishment of an integrated smart factory. More in this report.
Relations between Bahrain and Italy have developed over the past few years based on a shared vision aimed at building more effective cooperation in the economic, industrial, defence and advanced technology sectors. Within the framework of the 46th session of the GCC Supreme Council, the Bahrain Summit, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister and the President of the Council of Ministers of the Italian Republic witnessed the signing of a cooperation agreement between the Arab Shipbuilding and Repair Yard Company ASRI and the Italian company Fincantieri in Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering. Another cooperation agreement was signed between ASRI and the Italian company Rubos to establish an integrated smart factory using modern manufacturing technology. These agreements represent a milestone in the cooperation between the two sides, given their importance in supporting maritime industries and enhancing engineering and technological capabilities in the Kingdom of Bahrain. The agreements pave the way for the transfer of knowledge and expertise and the development of joint projects in shipbuilding, smart manufacturing, and advanced industrial solutions, in line with the Kingdom of Bahrain's drive to support an innovation-based economy and attract high-value partnerships.
To speak more on this topic, we have the following statement from the Chief Executive Officer of Arab Shipbuilding and Repair Yard Company, ASRI, Dr. Ahmed Al-Abri.
The two agreements are very important steps and are in line with the new strategy of ASRI, which aims to create entities to fill gaps in the maritime sector and also push boundaries to make sure that the core business of ship repair and ship build is of a higher efficiency and better operation. The first agreement with Fincantieri is a very important step. It capitalizes on many years of technical expertise by ASRI to add to its portfolio the design and construction of naval vessels up to 80 meters. For Fincantieri, it is very important that they have a core existence in the region technically. And of course, having ASRI as a partner would also help to offset the higher cost for building such vessels in the West and also be very close to the regional market. With Robos, the agreement is to create ASRI Smart Factory. Again, taking the technology of 3D printing, and which is based on polymers that can actually replace spare parts which are made of higher tensile strength materials, and hence produce the required spares that will be good for the shipbuilding and ship repair industry, but also for the oil and gas and other industries within Bahrain. They are also a very good solution for the obsolescence issue, and they will be a substitute for many spares that are required by machinery which are still in existence and required to be serviced from time to time. The actual nature of the agreements with the Fincantieri, it's based on collaboration, so it will be based on the projects which are targeted, and the participation of each party will be dependent on the actual scope. With the Robos, the majority will be owned by ASRI. The percentage might reach 80 or 90%, and Robos will be the very important technical partner where engineering and also proper marketing is also added to their scope.